Hey folks, it's 6:30, August 29th, and it's Monday. Dan and I are running into some situations with these consultation requests that I need to bring up. Okay, where it says consultation type PAGC, comma, the MAC, comma, or the ICUC. Okay? That doesn't mean put your name after that. It doesn't mean to put in your phone number after that. Okay? It means to pick which type of consultation you want to have. I'm not picking on people. This happens a lot. Okay? And when you send an email, whether it's legitimate or not, people, I don't have time to chase down all the emails, and I won't. I have a lot of things I'm doing. I'm still trying to get things set up over here for the podcast. I was the one who came up with the concept of the metaphysics podcast, even the name, and I told Frank it was for him. I told Frank Zoo it was for him. He's, saying he created and everything, or leads you to think whatever. I really don't care anymore. I'm done with Frank. I'll have nothing to do with metaphysics. It will do some good things, especially when I get out of here and control it to a certain extent. I'm going to make sure some things happen, and then I'm just going to let it go the way it's going to go. It's not so important a thing. This, metaphysically speaking, that'll become a large podcast. But anyway, and metaphysically speaking, we'll be going live. Excuse me. I don't know if it's once a week, once a month. As soon as I can finish setting everything up. Alexis Hope will be doing that with me, though. It's, like I said, I've completely separated myself from Frank Zoo and the metaphysics podcast that I created for him. Brought up. He's the one that made the name. I gave him the name. He's the one that made it, whatever, podcast. Good for him. I have to do a video about a few people, a few things, and I'm going to do it in just a minute. Anyway, back to the form, people. The amount of people. This happens a lot with legitimate people. It says amount of people, and in parentheses it says 2 max. And then you put a phone number. People, I will never call you on your phone. Never. I don't do that. I don't do phones. Okay? I don't have the time, the effort, the energy. This body's been slowly dying for the longest time. Now I'm in death mode. How long does that? I mean, actual shutdown mode. I call it death. It's birth. The only dead people are us in bodies. Or ones that get deleted for their aggressive stupidity against everything else. So anyway, people, please take your time, look at the form, fill it out properly. Amount of people, 2 max. Just say if it's 1 or 2, please. Skype profile name. Don't give me a phone number, people. I'm not calling you. Never. It'll never happen. Okay? The second I see that anymore, we're just going to... It's what we started doing, actually, just totally ignoring it. this one thing came in from this person, and I know you're legitimate, okay, but I can't chase down leads. I'm not desperate for money. If I was desperate about anything, it's just getting the hell out of this body and getting to work. Okay? I do this to help people. These consultations, especially the energy work, if a company could do what I do, they would be charging at least $1 million to do it. And if you didn't have the money, well, good. Screw you. It doesn't matter. You don't count. We want big bucks. That's the way these big companies are. Almost every single one of them. There's people running around saying Jay's not real, all this other stuff. Fine. I don't care. You mean nothing to me as far as your protection, taking care of you, yes. Even in spite of yourself. But when you get to the point where you're really stupid and you're really trying to attack what's going on, and when I say what's going on, I'm talking about my work here. And then when I get out of this body and I create that huge tsunami, the greatest one ever in the recorded history of this planet, and I'm going to take out Beijing, along with a whole lot of other areas, but I'm going right to Beijing. When that happens, and I'll be dead, this body will be dead, I'll be myself, I'll be free, and when that happens, then you're going to say, oh shit, that crazy old tired man was actually telling the truth. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see what else happens. All the animals disappear, yada, 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 yada. It's like writings on the wall, figure it out, Okay, the Skype profile name, again, it's not your phone number. The next time I see someone put a phone number in there, I'm just going to delete it right away. Deanna will never send out an invoice unless I tell her to. And she knows when to do it and when not to. Okay? We're not fools. The strongest, most powerful thing that's ever been in a body is what's talking to you right now. Yeah, well, Jay's trying to make stuff about himself. Jay's arrogant. No, I'm telling you what is. I'm so sick of being here, people. I'm tired of it. I'm fed up with it. These bodies, to me, are disgusting. You're not disgusting, but these bodies sure as hell are. They're flesh prisons. And those of you that know me know what I've gone through personally to get the hell out of this one, and I've been kept in it. Because when you're in one of these bodies, you're easily manipulated, messed with. Just about every single thing doing that from the other side now is dead. Anyway, country and city, where you're at. Again, a phone number? Really? Oh, you must call me for information. I can call nobody for shit. I always deliver much more than I ever say I will. I've always done that on every single consult. If you can't fill out the form properly, I understand. Okay? And there's no anger towards you whatsoever. But I will not work with that. I will not do anything but ignore it. Okay? And the few of you that are, the very, very, very few, but every once in a while somebody gets really stupid. Right, Jesse? Jesse G? You know who I'm talking about? You screwed up. You made a bad mistake. Okay? You want to understand what happens when you really try to screw with me? Why don't you go ask Jordan Womble? Oh, that's right, you can't. You know why you can't ask Jordan Womble? Because I've said on this video channel, I've said on all the channels, I don't know how many times, that I was supposed to leave here October 28th, 2015. Jordan kept trying to mess, but he just kept going at my channel and everything else. It doesn't matter. He couldn't stop it. I went into Jordan's head, and the part of Jordan that was in the spirit that was inside him was literally part of the messed up part of the original first being male and female. I couldn't help him. While I was in the body, I couldn't do a thing. So he just kept wanting to be stupid. It was time for me to leave, and I didn't get to go anyway. Lilith said, you don't want to go. I woke up in the morning. I said, what's going on? Lilith said, you don't want to go. I said, excuse me? I want the hell out of here bad. She goes, no, you don't understand. And then I found out within a few hours that my older sister Jill, my adopted sister Jill, and she was the executor of my dad's will. She was supposed to pay off my house, everything, and I was supposed to be left with a good bit of cash too. So instead, she was having the bank foreclose on my property, putting me in the street. I was 20 minutes away. No, it was 20 minutes away from being put in the street, foreclosed. And then I finally found out about it. Didn't even know. So anyway, reason why I'm bringing this up, Lilith sent a couple of imps over to Jordan, Wongle, and messed with his head. And that night, Jordan took his life. I'm not making fun of this. I was looking forward to trying to do something to help him, and I can't. He's fine. He's on the other side floating around. I'm looking at him right now. When I get home, I'm going to take care of him. I'm going to help him. I'm going to fix him. Inside, he's a good person. It's not his fault that he was made who he is. That was the original first being male and female. You're God. I had nothing to do with what happened to Jason, but he was taken out of body for a reason. Because he was messing with what has to happen, which is what I'm doing. Anyway, so please, people, on the consultations, if you would, please take the time to fill out the form. If you only have a phone for me to connect with you, then we can't have a consult anyway. When I talk to someone on a phone, I have to try to relax. What I can, I just relax. And then I have to fire up where I am around you to look at you and see you and do stuff. No. This body's sick and dying. I've never been as strong as what I am now. My crank-ups are more powerful than they've ever been. Period. And some people, correct, Aya? Aya P, correct? Some people say, oh, Jake charges way too much for those crank-ups, and he doesn't even do it. Spirit goes around them and puts their energy in you, and it lasts for about 2 weeks, 14 days, and it disappears. Aya, you are your spirit inside, not your body, your spirit. You are my daughter, Lily, and I. You're protected. But it's your actual existence that's protected. If I was you, I'd back off. Okay? I'm stuck in the body. There's a piece of Lily out running around. Don't piss her off. So, anyway, those of you that want to get a consultation, if I've scared you, hey, that was never my intent. Okay, and if you want to call me arrogant, that's fine. Love you. I don't care. I care about you, but I don't care about your thoughts, because you're in a physical body where you're not even near you being yourself, and you're screwed with all the time, and you have to deal with this physical stuff. I know. I understand. But it is what it is, and that's what I say. I tell you like it is. And the only reason creation's nowhere in creation, not any planet, not any time throughout all creation, over 2.8 quadrillion Earth years. That's how long spirit has been going in a body, physical body. Never has anything like this happen. You have no idea how paramount this time is in creation. Once I'm out of here, creation just flips. I've already done most of the work on the other side. Creation's purge. It's cleansing. Once I get home, I reset the format, put down the new rules, and then I'll be taking care of stuff here when I'm on the way out of the body. I'm going to start taking the trash out before I even finish getting out of this body. As soon as the body's dead and I'm on the way out, and it doesn't take but half a second less for me to get out of the body. Maybe a second, who knows? So it's half of that. Anyway, I always do everything I can for you. And those of you that have had consultations, a lot of you come back for more, which, I can't, when we have a consultation, I can't just keep emailing back and forth. I can't do that. I've cranked up over 2,000 people. I can't follow one consult request. I can't follow one of these and go to its email to talk to you. So how am I going to talk with over 2,000 people a day? I can't. The good I do for you is when I get out of here, plus what I'm killing all the time. You have no idea how much freer all your lives are right now from what I'm killing and what I've killed, destroyed on the other side. 2009, when I woke up, I was shortly told after that I was that I was the destroyer. That's my name on the other side. And I refuse to accept that because I'm a thing of love and compassion first. And I do everything I can to help everyone, especially animals, because they need it more than the others. But I understood why they called me that as time went on. But that's the same energy that goes in you when I do these consultations anyway. Those of you that can't afford it or don't, can't get Skype or something, when I'm out of this body, I'm taking care of everyone anyway. Just because you didn't have the money or the means to do this while you were in a body doesn't mean you don't get it. How the hell would that be fair for anybody? I had a life where I had more money. I was supposed to. I did. And I got something that lasts forever and you don't because I had the life with more money. Sounds like Frank. No. That's not right. That's not correct. If you really serve and protect, you take care of everyone equally. Period. Everyone matters. As a single and as a whole. So anyway, people, please fill out those forms properly. And if you can't, don't worry about it. I'll take care of you the second I'm out of here. Okay? It doesn't mean I go cranking you up the second I get out. That doesn't happen until you're out of your body. You have to finish this life. And there's only so much time when that's going to happen anyway. Once I'm out of here. That's the big question. It's always been a big question. When do I get free to finish what I started here? All right, folks. If you can excuse my aggression in this video, it's not aimed towards the people that are filling out the consultation forms, the request forms. It's some of the idiots that I have to deal with. And the other side, what's left over there, they know exactly who I am. They know exactly what I'm doing. And they've been waiting for this forever. And you want to mess with that? Good luck. Straighten your act out. Okay? No one's going to be taking you out of body, driving you crazy. But your life is going to become much more difficult if you don't. So, and I got nothing to do with it. That's not for me to do. But your mom, not your body mom, your actual mother, spirit mother, yeah, she's not too happy. So, um, while I'm talking about it, I was going to make a separate video, but I'm not. Well, no, I have to make that video. Folks, love you. Take care and have a good one.